Good evening, it's Catherine from Born to be a Heroine, and it is crazy and also quite sad to think that this is going to be my last video from Bath. So hopefully I'll get to come here again in the future, but it's been about 5 weeks since I arrived here with the Allens and so much has happened. It's been such a busy time. I've seen so many things that I never thought I would see. I've been to the theatre, I've been to so many balls, I've obviously met some really lovely people. And yeah, my really exciting news, I guess, is that some of those lovely people, the Tilneys, have really kindly invited me to come and stay with them for a while. So I will be going to Northanger Abbey. Yeah, so we're leaving in the middle of next week. I think on Thursday, General Tilney was really polite and gracious and asked me to come, and obviously Mr. and Mrs. Allen were happy for me to come, and I wrote to my parents and they were okay with it as well, so I feel like everything is just falling into place. And an abbey, I mean seriously. So I actually, fitting with the theme of like finishings and endings of things, I finally finished The Mysteries of Udolpho by Anne Radcliffe, so it took me all of my time in Bath to get through this in the end. And obviously I loved it to pieces. The last book, obviously everything just comes together, and yeah, there is the happy romantic ending. I don't want to spoil anything, but I was so happy to see Valancourt redeemed. And yeah, a lot of drama happens in the monastery of St. Clair. So it was so crazy to go from reading about, you know, this monastery and all of the like mysterious things that happen there, and the sisters, and like all of the little like backstories that they have, including the ones that kind of relate to obviously Emily. Yeah, so it's just super exciting to then hear like the next day that I was being invited to stay in an abbey. Obviously it's like an English abbey and it's always been inhabited, and even though it's really old and really interesting, it's not like there's gonna be dusty endless corridors and potential ghosts and things like that. I mean, I'm guessing not. I feel like Eleanor would have warned me if there was going to be a ghost. But yeah, I'm still super excited to get to properly explore. I'm sure there'll be like little hidden cloisters and corners and just things to open and stuff. It won't be like deserted like the abbeys and monasteries and castles that you read about sort of in Italy and the south of France, but I'm sure there will be like exciting, interesting things. Yeah, it's been a bit of a funny day really. So I was just hanging out with Isabella Thorpe in the pump room, and she's been having this like weird thing with Captain Tilney, and I'm sure. So the other exciting news that I hinted at last week is that Isabella is engaged to my brother, and I am so excited for her to be my sister, like in the near future. Obviously they're struggling a little bit because it's going to have to be a long engagement, just because of just, you know, general financial reasons, like everybody has. But Isabella's been really down about it and really awkward and just not kind of her usual self. And then she keeps like spending a lot of time talking to Captain Tilney, and I'm sure he doesn't know that they're engaged. And I'm sure Isabella doesn't realise what she's doing when she's talking to him, but I feel like she's raising his hopes, and it'll be like Monsieur Dupont all over again, like that happens in Udolpho, where he's going to fall in love with her and she's not going to be able to return his love because she's already in love with somebody else, and then he'll just kind of like be tragic and sad for the rest of his days, and that's not what I want for like Mr. Tilney's brother. So yeah, I think I'm going to talk to Henry about it and see whether he would talk to his brother. I don't know whether it's for me to interfere, but I'm really worried about Captain Tilney getting his heart broken, basically, and Isabella obviously doesn't mean what she's doing. I've tried to hint to her, but she just doesn't seem to be picking up on it. So other than that, obviously I'm really happy about Isabella and my brother getting married, and you know, having that to look forward to, and I'm so excited about going to Northanger Abbey. So I will let you know how things go there and my adventures in the Abbey. But it's been a fantastic time here in Bath, and I'm so glad that I have spent it reading The Mysteries of Udolpho, because it has been a thrilling book and a gripping read. Yeah, I finally found out what's behind the black veil. It's only revealed in like the last few chapters, but yeah. It was weird. It was kind of almost like a bit of a letdown, but I'm sure Northanger Abbey will not be a letdown. Okay, see you later everyone. Bye.